everybody. Apparently, because of the Four Corners investigation report last week, they're wanting Tinder to implement more safety features, so you can report stalkers and stuff like that. It's going to make it harder for guys to hook up with certain women online, because they see a lot of guys online as either being stalkers or creeps, especially guys like me. I mean, I'm not attractive, or I'm not that good looking. But, yeah, as a beta male, a lot of women find us out as creeps or stalkers, which is wrong. And, that's what they're going to put the feature in, because they get abuse online. And, all women have hypergamy, and they only after, the good looking guys, and that's who they Skype on. But they Skype on some really bad sexual predators as well. And some of those guys are pedophiles as well. So you got to watch out what you do online, and certainly on dating websites like Tinder and stuff like that. I find a lot of fakers and scammers on those websites, a lot. And a lot of women they ghost you as well. Like, I've messaged a lot of women on there, and some of them don't even freaking reply. It's stupid, really. But they just do that. They don't reply. They just ghost you, and then they leave. Either they Skyped on you randomly, or they Skyped on you wrongly, and Tinder don't give a shit, really. They don't give a shit about abuse that women go through online. Because they have so many different websites that they're actually under control, and they operate in the United States, so that's where their mother companies are, and that's where their headquarters are. And they have other websites too, like Plenty of Fish and a couple of others as well. I think they own Grindr and stuff like that. So they own more different websites online. So yeah, and they own a lot of other operations online and apps. And they use money transactions as well for you to get more women, more swipes and stuff like that. And they also try and bait you in as well. And they do I think they set up profiles on there as well. Plenty of Fish do that as well. They only allow you to have like one little message, and that's it. Other than that, you got to pay for the whole freaking website, and you got to pay for a subscription and stuff like that. It's hard out there. I mean, I know, I've struggled with dating websites and dating apps and stuff, going after the certain women I like. And I like, attractive, good-looking women and intelligent women, down to earth, that are into, the paranormal and stuff like that. I like nerdy women as well. And certain women like that. Around my age, it's a bit difficult though, because I'm 31, and women around my age are normally are done with most guys, and most of them are coming out of bad relationships around then. Some of them are coming out of bad marriages, and as a Catholic man myself, I can't marry those women. Some of them have a lot of relationship issues. Only a psychologist like Dr. Phil could actually help them out with. I can't help them out. I'm not a trained psychologist. I'm not trained in psychology, and I can't help them out. So, and then you've also got the problem with single mothers, and a lot of problems with the single mothers as well. And they have a lot of problems. Some of them are quite psychotic as well. And they can't help that. It's just because of the relationships they've been through. They've got a lot of trauma from that. They need to get that fixed before they end up going out on dates again, because they'll screw up again. And they always blame men and for their problems as well. And yeah, I think that website's got a lot of problems. That dating websites, a lot of them do have a lot of fucking problems. And it's just bullshit. But where I live, I live in a regional area, and I live near Byron Bay, So if you don't click with their certain types of people in Byron Bay, they shun you. So, and I'm looking for sophisticated, intelligent type women as well, which I don't find very often. I end up with the really bad ones, the really bad women, that I avoid like the plague. Some of these women have a lot of problems, and they'll cause you more problems. That's what I fear. I don't fear them, I just feel that they're not going to let me do what I want to do. They're not going to let me be a part of my life in a way that will benefit me at all or hold me back. I don't like women who hold me back, and I don't like women who want to try and control everything either. I need someone that can support me, and if we travel the world, that should be good company for that as well. Yeah, and because of that report, and because of the ABC, and they're all their feminist bullshit and all their feminist type of stuff and their left wing type stuff, they always attack men for the bad stuff, abuse online. But women do worse than men as well. They abuse guys as well. So it's not like it's a men problem for Tinder, and abuse online. I mean, there are predators everywhere, in every such certain situation and every part of life. So women are just going to find that, and they find repulsive guys like me. They think that I am repulsive, and that they just don't want to be with guys like us. And that's the problem with dating websites and women with their high standards and hypergamy. They just don't want to go with betas like me.